Jean, Lori, not only is Notre Dame ranked number 2, they're also undefeated. They're averaging about 89 points per game and shooting nearly 52% from field goal range. Now, whether or not they've actually been tested this season, that's an argument in and of itself. But one thing's for sure, that this is going to be one of the Lady Vols' toughest matchups of the entire season. The Lady Vols certainly have the talent to compete against teams like Notre Dame, but Holly Warlick has said multiple times after games this season that it just doesn't look like her team wants it bad enough. So tonight, in what's expected to be a packed house, that is the team's focus.
This team is still trying to find their way. It's still extremely early, but right now what we're trying to focus on is laying our heart out there. This team is so focused on if I make a mistake, they just get so down on themselves. So just trying to play as hard as we can play. You're not going to play to perfection, but we can get the intensity that we want, and that will take care of a lot of our problems.
Now tonight, to light a fire under her team, Holly Warlick is actually passing out these heart pins for those players who lay their heart out, as we just heard. Now, some of the players will actually be wearing them tonight on their warm-up jerseys. You may see Holly Warlick and some of the coaches wearing them. The team did earn them after the Mississippi game. Now, the tip-off tonight is at 7 o'clock. There are 5 Vols who will be competing for the Lombardi Trophy in the Super Bowl. That's more than any other school in the country. Of course, the man himself, Peyton Manning, will be the Vol leading the Broncos into battle. Manning threw for more than 400 yards in the Broncos' 26-16 rout of the Patriots, most of which were short, quick passes. But with that, he helped Denver win the time of possession battle. The Broncos had the ball for more than 35 minutes of the game and converted 7 of 13 third downs, keeping the Patriots' most dangerous weapon off the field.
Yeah, to keep Tom Brady on the sidelines is a good thing. That is something that that you try to do when you're playing against the Patriots. And I thought we did a good job maintaining possession of the football. It would have been nice to have scored more touchdowns as opposed to field goals, but it was certainly enough to win.
Now, other Vols on the Broncos team, punter Britton Colquitt, defensive lineman Robert Ayers, and Malik Jackson. Now, defensive tackle Tony McDaniels is the only former Vol on the Seahawks squad. He had 3 tackles last night, including 1 for loss. But the Seattle player making the most noise, of course, is cornerback Richard Sherman. He had the game-winning play when he tipped the ball to Michael Smith for the interception. But that's not why he's getting so much attention. It's actually his post-game comments. Check it out.
I was making sure everybody knew that Crabtree was a mediocre receiver. Mediocre. And when you try the best corner in the game with a mediocre receiver, that's what happens.
Now, clearly, he's on a completely different level of self-confidence. Sherman did write an article today explaining his comments last night, and it sounds like there's quite a bit of jawing going on there between him and Krabs. That's all for sports tonight. We'll have full highlights from the Lady Vols game tonight on 6 News at 11. For now, reporting live from Thompson Bowling Arena, Jillian Mayen, 6 Sports.